Welcome to your free English lesson. This series will focus on spelling rules. There are 4 intended learning outcomes for this lesson. 1. We are learning to spell the vowel digraph IE correctly in words. 2. We are learning to spell the vowel digraph EI correctly in words. 3. We are learning to use the vowel digraph IE except when it is preceded by the letter C. 4. We are learning to use the vowel digraph EI when it is preceded by the letter C. There are 5 vowel digraphs that make the sound E. E, 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 A, I, E, E, I, and E, Y. So, which digraphs do we choose from? When there is one sound, and many ways to spell that sound, it becomes challenging to learn. One of the most confusing choices is out of EI and IE. It needs to be learnt by heart. That means, after a lot of repetition, you'll remember it. Here is a mnemonic. A mnemonic is a technique, device, or saying that helps us to remember information. If there is a C before the letters, write E before I. Here is another mnemonic. This is most commonly used. Use I before E, except after C. Here are some examples of when to use IE. Remember the mnemonic. Use I before E, except after C. Believe. The letter L comes before the IE. Chief. The letter H comes before the IE. Field. The letter F comes before the IE. Relief. The letter L comes before the IE. Thief. The letter H comes before the IE. Grief. The letter R comes before IE. Peace. The letter P comes before the IE. Niece. The letter N comes before the IE. Priest. The letter R comes before the IE. Achieve. The letter H comes before the IE. Notice that the IE digraph makes the E sound in all of these words. Here are some examples of when to use EI. Remember the mnemonic. If there is a C before the letters, write E before I. Receive. There's the C before the EI. Ceiling. There's the letter C before the EI. Deceive. There is the letter C before the EI. Perceive. There is the letter C before the EI. Receipt. There is the letter C before the EI. Conceive. There is the letter C before the EI. Conceit. There is the letter C before the EI. Deceit. There is the letter C before the EI. Notice that the EI vowel digraph makes the E sound in all of these words. Also notice that the letter C is making a S sound in all of these words. Here are some words that do not follow the rule. They are irregular. Weird, either, neither, protein, caffeine, codeine, seize. Notice that the EI vowel digraph makes the E sound in all of these words. These words need to be learned by heart. Here are some more words that do not follow the rule. We will look at why. In these words, the I and the E come after the C. Ancient. In this word, the C and the I together make a sh sound. Then you are left with ent. Deficient. In this word, the C and the I together make a sh sound. Then you are left with ent. Policies. In this word, the IES is used after you drop the Y because policies is the plural of policy. Science. In this word, the IE does not make one sound. You can hear the I and then the E. S, I, E, ns. Science. Efficient. In this word, the CI makes a sh sound. Then you are left with ent. Glacier. In this word, the C and the I together make a sh sound. Then you are left with the R-controlled vowel, ER, that makes the sound R. Sufficient. In this word, the CI together make a sh sound. Then you are left with ent. Society. In this word, the I and the E do not make one sound. You can hear the I and then the E. S, O, S, I, E, T. Here are some more words that do not follow the rule. We will look at why. In these words, we have the vowel digraph EI not after the letter C. Beige. In this word, the EI makes an A sound. 8. In this word, the E, I, G and H make an A sound. Foreign. In this word, the EI makes an E schwa sound, that unstressed syllable. Height. In this word, the EIGH makes an I sound. Vein. In this word, the EI makes an A sound. Feign. In this word, the EI makes an A sound. Neighbour. In this word, the EIGH makes an A sound. Way. In this word, the EIGH makes an A sound. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it as many times as you need to master the intended learning outcomes. I hope that the content helps you to learn more about spelling the vowel digraphs IE and EI correctly in words. Please like and subscribe for more lessons. There is a lot to learn, so don't give up. Keep believing in yourself and you will learn. See you next time. Bye.